All right, guys, I want to talk about UFC 300. It's coming up April 13th. There's still no main event. And I guess I wanted to ask a couple of questions if you're watching this video in general. How much does the number 300 mean to you if you're a casual fan? If you see the number 300, you're like, oh, UFC 300, am I going to go watch it? And I ask that because it seems like the UFC is putting a lot of faith in that number. McGregor's not going to be the main event. It doesn't seem like they offered it to John Jones, but obviously John Jones isn't going to be ready. And the card is really good, but if you're not a fan of the UFC, then like Aljamain Sterling versus Calvin Kattar, for example, yeah, that's a great fight. I'm a UFC fan. But if you're not a UFC fan, that's kind of that you probably don't even know who those guys are. So I think the UFC kind of made a really bad call not putting Conor on UFC 300. I'm going to make a separate video about him. But I think the card is good. It's just not the way I would have constructed the card